Happy anniversary again. Yes, it is my 2-year Webiversary as a YouTuber. I have new special effects for the celebration. And, well, it's different. And I wanted to talk about things that I've been planning on doing and haven't done yet. This past year I've only done 15 videos, and that's largely because of frustrations with timing and situations involving my father. His health hasn't been that good, and we've been dealing with a lot of issues with the hospitals and home health care services. But I wanted to talk about some things that I talked about doing back in November that I haven't done yet. There was a Rush Clockwork Angels extended playlist video that I still haven't done. I think I've gotten to the point where I know how I'm going to tackle it or approach it, because I know it's going to be controversial. So I wanted to make sure that I had all my ducks in a row before I filmed it, and I think I'm to that point now. But as we've seen, I haven't had the time to do it yet. There's also the video I've been promising to do for quite some time, the video about my curious relationship with peanut butter. And it's another video that I have all my ducks in a row, I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. The video that I've been talking about doing, where I showed off this picture here on Facebook about the difference between a plotting novelist and a pantsing novelist. I don't know if you've ever heard of the terms plotter, pantser, and plantser. Plantser is a new one on me. It turns out that I have a valid example of it and definition of it, but I was going to make the video about all three definitions and how to tell which one you are. But I was going to use my novella This and That to describe one of them, two of them actually. So that was going to be a very big example, and that was also going to be a very big video. But I've shot it like 3 times now, and I can't get the time down. I want to get to less than 15 minutes. One of the big complaints that a lot of people have been leveling to my videos is that I tend to get long-winded. Really? No surprise? I've been trying to work on that too. I tend to not know when to finish a video or when to stop. I tend not to speak exactly as my outline dictates, so I have to go back and cover things. The Charlie the Unicorn analysis video is a clear example of that, of me having an outline but not specifically following it, and I did have to go back and cover a few points, and finally in my frustration I just uploaded what I'd done because it was at least complete. But to celebrate my 2-year anniversary, I'm going to eat yet another Japanese Kit Kat flavor. This is pudding flavor, supposed to be like caramel flan. They have instructions on here for how to put it in a microwave, I think. Or maybe that's just an illustration to show what it's supposed to taste like. But it's supposed to be pudding, like caramel flan. And we'll see how close it is, or how tasty it is. And the packaging is unexpectedly with aphorisms. Looks like it says the same thing on each one. This one has lots of air in it. I probably shouldn't eat that one. This one has no air in it, so I'm going to try this one. They're yellowish. Yeah, I've had them in a little bit of heat, so they're not exactly non-melted, but they're yellowish, bright, kind of bright yellowish. They're creamy. I'm just not noticing a whole lot of pudding flavor. It's pretty much like white chocolate. I mean, they're tasty. And as I have been hounding on these videos, Kit Kat is finally getting into the American market with different flavors. This is a blueberry muffin Kit Kat. Somebody posted this on Twitter and said, really? I'm going like, what do you mean, really? Kit Kat's been doing this in Japan for years, and it's been amazingly popular in Japan. Now all of a sudden they decided to do something non-chocolate in America and people are freaked out by it? I'm sorry, no. They did a key lime pie Kit Kat a while ago, and it got fairly not very good reviews. It was not very clearly key lime pie flavored. I think we've all been spoiled by this Chobani key lime pie yogurt. That's what key lime pie is supposed to taste like. So when Kit Kat tried to do it, it's like, no, it didn't work. But here is blueberry muffin Kit Kat. As you can see by the ingredient listing here, compared to the ingredient listing from the Japanese ones, the ability to do these things in American markets is going to be a lot different. And probably very disappointing. Well, I'm going to start with the assessment that that's a very disturbing shade of purple. It's kind of almost grayish purple. Almost like a brownish purple. It tastes more like raw muffin dough. Oh, there it is, yeah. Yeah, I can sense the blueberry in it. But again, it starts with a heavy fragrance flavor instead of the muffin flavor. But no, it doesn't taste really like blueberry muffin. It tastes like blueberry cobbler. So yeah, kind of a miss. I hate to say it, people at Kit Kat, with the Hershey Company, I hate to say it, but you need to take lessons from your Japanese partners of how to do a Kit Kat. They work in Japan. I mean, yeah, the cookies are crispy and it does end up with that blueberry flavor, but still, it comes as an aftertaste. So yeah, I'm going to call that a miss. Good luck getting the multiple flavors of Kit Kats in the American market because it's coming off to a rough start. They are doing a lot more duo flavors. My wife and I just tried the mocha and dark chocolate. My wife and I liked it, but my daughter didn't. It's not dark chocolate on the bottom, it's literally bittersweet chocolate on the bottom. And mocha chocolate on the top. Mocha white chocolate on the top. So it's got a light brownish color with specks of coffee grounds in it. And it tasted really good and coffee-like. But my daughter didn't like it. They've also done mint and dark chocolate Kit Kats. I haven't tried those yet. I believe there's another duo Kit Kat flavor that they've put out. I forget which one it is. But enough about that. We're going to go ahead and call this Kit Kat flavor a miss. And promises of videos on my novella and the different types of writers. The Clockwork Angels extended playlist video with basically a discussion about Clockwork Angels and its development. What else do I need to do? My curious relationship with peanut butter. I still haven't done that one. And I think that's all I need to say. So let's wrap this up and say done. How much time did I waste?